UK visa rules and changes over the last 14 years in the UK. Guys, there has been so many changes, like and in today's video I'm going to talk you through a lot of them and how I eventually became a British citizen after all these changes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fajira. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the very first time, I'm so happy to have you in our beautiful family. For my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate. God bless you. And just in case you're new to this channel, I create contents on UK immigration updates, which I'm about to share one right now, just with visa sponsorship in the UK, live in the UK, scholarships in the UK, studies in the UK, like everything you can think about the UK, and also how to turn your side hustle into your main hustle in the UK and make more money to look after yourself and family. So if you're someone who is interested in such content, please do hit on that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so each time I upload a new video, you're going to be the very first person to see that video. Guys, without taking so much of your time, let's quickly dive right into today's video. In today's video, I'll be talking about different changes, especially with UK visa, immigration rules, and all of that, and the ones that are yet to come into effect. So please like and share with your friends and loved ones. This is not the video I actually wanted to post today. I was busy editing the video I'm supposed to post today, but at the same time I said I should just film this video because today, I think about this time 14 years ago, I migrated to the UK as international student. So if you know any international students that is currently in the UK struggling to get sponsorship, like and share this video with them. Even if you're a skilled worker as well, also listen to this video, because each time I come on this platform to film a video and I talk about, you guys have given me a new name, Mrs. Don't Panic. You can imagine how many information, how many changes that has taken effect. 14 years. I came into this country as a student with just 2 suitcases, and looking back today, I'm so grateful to God for how far he has brought me. Now, this is not just about how far God has brought me. I remember moving to this country without even knowing about any visa rules. Can I shock you that when I came to this country, I didn't even know that my husband could apply as a dependent? Yes, I didn't know. So he was on a visit visa, coming to visit me 14 years ago every 3 months. If I had known that he could apply for a dependent visa, we would have come together, right? And this is also just to let you know that for those who are coming out here to share their experience and updating you on things to do, make sure you appreciate them. Because 14 years ago, there was no platform like this. Like you could just go and find out updates, but at least just to have a clue of what is happening so you can go back and research on your own. There was nothing like that. And we didn't even know the right sources to use. Now, a lot of changes have taken place within these 14 years. I came into the UK today 14 years ago, and after my studies, I actually went back to Nigeria because of visa rules and visa changes. Now, can you even believe that I was even refused a visa 2 times? A UK visa. One, I was asked to withdraw. The second one was straight refusal because of a silly mistake, which I will also discuss in today's video. So if you're currently in the UK or you're any part of the world watching this video, this should inspire you, because in as much as a lot of changes have taken place in the UK, here I am today. Did I become a British citizen? Yes, I did at the end of the day. So you don't have to panic, especially when you see these rules. And I keep saying, don't panic, don't panic. It's for a reason and it's for a purpose. Moving to the UK in 2011 as international student, I came in September. I was meant to move to the UK in January. But because I had my wedding in February and I decided to defer to September. Did anything change within that period? Yes. And is anything still changing? Yes, a lot has changed. And a lot is still going to change. So just in case your plan is to move to the UK, this is also to let you know that irrespective of the changes, do not panic. I get my admission to start in January. Between February and September, the new rules regarding international students, and I was affected. Now, I'll tell you what happened. Those who came in January, I have some friends who came in January. Of course, they are watching this video. Guys, please like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. They came in January. They were able to apply for post-study work visa because the rules changed in April. And for those of us that started in September, it was our set they used as the experiment to stop post-study work visa for 2 years. Now, I'm filming this video because I've received a lot of messages from my beautiful viewers telling me that, oh, Fajira, I don't think I can continue to stay in the UK. Oh, this visa rules has changed. That one. Guys, when I came, The rules changed. Knowing that I'm just studying and going back to my home country was kind of devastating. That my friends that came in January were able to get post-study work visa for 2 years to be able to sort themselves. So I actually did studied, and I went back to my home country after my studies. The rules that changed was those that came in September and those that will come after September till I think 2019, we no post-study work visa of 2 years for them. Now, post-study work visa allows you to look for a job within 2 years to be able to get a job that will sponsor you. Now, I didn't get that, and I had to go back to my home country. Now, why I'm sharing this video is that for those of you that have got post-study work visa, you should be grateful and make sure that within that 2 years you are giving, even if they are debating on reducing it to 18 months, even if you get only 12 months of post-study work visa, which I know is not going to be 12 months, please make sure you use it and make sure you look out for something within that time. For people that came with me, a lot of us went back. Now, this is why I always say that do not stay in the UK illegally or maybe become an overstayer in the UK, because once you do that, it's going to be on your record. I actually did went back and later came back to the UK to start another journey. Now, one thing you have to know about these rules is that the journey I started as a student ended when I went back. Now, when I came back again to the UK, I had to start another journey. For those asking that if you have lived in the UK continuously and you go back to your home country and come back, with those years you have lived, continue to count towards your indefinite leave to remain. Guys, except you lived outside the UK less than 180 days. If you lived outside the UK for over 180 days, it will not be counted towards your indefinite leave to remain. And at the same time, you have to take into account the category of the visa you were on when you were leaving the UK and the visa you're coming back with. Now, another thing I know is that even if you have to leave the UK and you apply for a visit visa within that time, provided the visa is still valid till when you're applying for a new visa, if you're going through the 10 years route, it will still count towards the 10 years. Now, like we know that the UK government is trying to double the 5 years route. So we don't know about what is going to happen to those that are on 10 years, if they are going to double it to 20 years. But I don't think they are going to do that. Now, I left the UK and I came back. Now I applied for a new visa to come back. There was a silly mistake I made using my UK bank account and also my Nigeria bank account. Now the UK bank account I used was printed online, not the stamped one, and my visa was refused due to that. So if you're watching this video and you want to apply for your visa, let's assume that you've left the country and you want to renew your visa. All you need to do is to make sure you get in touch with the bank. If you're using the bank in your country and the bank in the UK, make sure you contact them. They should post it to you, or if they can DHL, any way they want to do it. Don't try to use an online printed statement to do that. Now, a lot of things have changed within this 14 years in the UK. There was a time they now said, okay, you can come to the UK to study as international student and you can still get 2 years post-study work visa. I think that started in 2019. A lot of people migrated again to the UK and the post-study work visa started. Now, if you are on a skilled worker visa, I would always say that be grateful, because that is a 5 years route, especially now that the UK government has not changed anything. It's still a 5 years route. So make sure that you do everything to keep you on that visa without any mistake, without bridging any of your visa rules. Don't work where you're not supposed to work. Like I said, that this is not even the video I wanted to upload today. It's a different video, but today actually made 14 years, and I'm here to tell you that irrespective of how the rules changes, provided you're consistent and you know what you want and you abide to the rules and regulations of your visa, you will be all right. You will be all right. Don't try to get into trouble that will create a police whatever or maybe criminal record for you. Try to avoid everything and stick to your visa rules. The video I was supposed to upload today will be uploaded within the week, and that is another update as well. A lot has changed within this 14 years in the UK, and the question is, did I end up getting my indefinite leave to remain? Yes, I did. Did I also end up becoming a British citizen at the end of the day? Yes, I did. For those worried about all these changes, all I have to tell you is that identify the route you want to go through. If you want to carry on as a dependent, remember that being a dependent, if you leave that dependent visa to start another new visa, or let's say you go to become a skilled worker, or you start a new journey, the years you have lived as a dependent will not be counted towards your settlement for 5 years, which is still in place at the moment. Now, except you're going through the 10 years route that you can now put in everything, all your stay in the UK to give you that 10 years. But if you want to get your indefinite leave to remain on time, especially now that the rules have not changed, if you're on a skilled worker visa, you are on a shorter journey. My journey was a bit long because I lost my 1.5 years I stayed in the UK. I went back and I came back to the UK again as a dependent, and we started another journey, and we, it's a long journey that I will be updating you guys on. But this is just to let you know that irrespective of the rules changing, irrespective of what the politicians are saying about the 10 years, no more British citizenship, or anything you're hearing, do not panic. If I can journey through it and I ended up achieving everything I dreamt of, then you too can do the same. I came into this country with only 2 suitcases and a hand luggage. But today, when I look back, I'm grateful to God for how far He has brought me. So the same God who has brought me this far will bring you. So now, one thing you have to be mindful of is to know the exact places you need to work in this country, especially when your visa is restricted. Because if you don't know that, you may get into trouble. And stay away from anything that will make a lawyer to be applying for your visa for you. Because once you breach any visa rules, or once you get to a point that you have to pay a lawyer, you will be paying a lot. All through my years in this country, until I became a British citizen, I never used a lawyer to apply for any of my visa. Because at the point my visa was going to end, I went back and I came back. So irrespective of what you do, try not to be an overstayer. Try not to be an illegal migrant, because once you have your name on that list, your journey will not be straight anymore. And also, with all the changes taking place, just make sure you stick to your visa rules. Just make sure that you do everything to continue to keep you legally in this country, because there is a lot to benefit as a legal migrant in this country. Trust me. But once you become illegal, man, the journey will not be easy. So this is just to assure you, this is just to give you hope, and this is just to boost your morale, to let you know that irrespective of what the rules are, if you're currently in the UK, make sure that you stick to the right visa. Make sure that you stick to the visa rules. Make sure you continue to do everything to keep you intact. Even if they say this for 10 years. But if you're doing everything very well and you have your job, you have your house, it doesn't stop you from doing anything you want to do. Of course, that has not been passed. For those asking, the rules has not come into effect. They are still debating. They are still doing consultation. A lot of MPs are not really in support of that. So we'll see the outcome maybe in the next few weeks or in the next few months. Now, if you're still intending to move to the UK and you're worried, oh, UK rule has changed over this, UK rules have changed over that, guys, I was one of those that was affected by the 2 years post-study work visa. Imagine you have paid your school fees, you've done everything in January, and because you wanted to have your wedding in February, you deferred that you're going to come in September, and only for you to come to hear that the rules have changed, that you can no longer get that 2 years anymore. And you have to go back, which I did. So just in case you're closer to the end of your even 2 years post-study work and you've not gotten a job to enable you move to a skilled worker visa, please go back and come back again. If you have not gotten a job that will move you to the next visa, go back and make sure you come back again, because that will give you a clean immigration history. That will show that you're credible. That will show that you know what you're here for. You're here to contribute to the economy. You're here genuinely. You're not just on a jackpot journey. So just in case you're getting closer to that time, don't give up. If that rule could affect me 14 years ago, and here I am, still a citizen, still doing everything I'm supposed to do, then you too, irrespective of the changes, I'm sure that you will also break through. I will be documenting as we progress most of the rules that changed during my stay and how long it took me in my future videos. So stay glued to this channel. Please like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. This is definitely going to inspire somebody out there. And if you find it helpful, also do subscribe and join our beautiful family. Until I see you in my next video, do take care and have a lovely day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye for now.